Internet couples have the reputation of being completely horrible. Either their relationships burn down completely, or they are so cringy that they make you want to crawl out of your own skin. But one couple who almost everyone can agree has been a net positive on the internet is Ludwig and QTCinderella. Ludwig and QT have been called the theater kids of streaming. They're goofy, harmless, funny, and also highly motivated. Ludwig originally started as a Super Smash Bros. Player. Before he started streaming on his own, he was already kind of popular in the Smash Bros. Community. He used to be a commentator and was also friends with Slime and other big creators in the field. QT started out as a just chatting streamer. Back then, she was even more popular than Ludwig. The pair live streamed for the first time together and with time became really good friends.
We have 2 off-limit things you guys aren't allowed to talk about. 1, chest hole. 2, the pimple, okay? That's it. It's ringing.
I heard you have a chest hole.
What the fuck, chat?
They have not only built themselves an invested and loyal audience, but have also been a part of multiple well-managed events that bring the divided community of Twitch together and make the internet a better place to be. First, Streamer Awards. The most successful venture by any of them is easily QT Streamer Awards. QT realized that there is virtually no honest award show for internet personalities. This led to her making her own one. The awards don't have any type of secret academy choosing the winners like they do in the Oscars or Grammys. The winners are chosen completely by the audience. There is no vetoing from QT herself or any other of her sponsors.
Ludwig won Streamer of the Year.
Yeah.
And I think he deserved it, genuinely.
But people would say that because you have a connection to him that you made that happen.
And it was actually so sad because I could change it. I could change the name.
Did you think about like making sure that your partner did not win?
Yeah, I could. And
Yeah.
I sat there and I thought about it. I said, I could change the name. I have power to do this, but I'm not going to because if I were to touch that, I could never say my hands were clean.
Every year, the biggest streamers on the platform, like Speed, XQC, MoistCritical, and Hassan, attend the event. She also tries to introduce categories that bring new and smaller streamers to the spotlight. Even the very first Streamer Award got the watching of 100,000. At this point, people who don't even know QT tune in to watch the event, which I imagine is her dream. Where QT brings all of the creators of the platform together by recognizing the work they do, Ludwig makes them work. Streamer Games. At this point, Streamer Games is one of Ludwig's and Twitch's biggest event. Streamer Games give these streamers, who literally never leave their house, a chance to flex their athletic skills. The prize they win, however, is just a stupid looking trophy, which means these giant streamers like the entire FaZe Clan, Valkyrae, Jacksepticeye attend just to prove that they are the best and to have a good time. Ludwig allows every streamer to have their own POV so that the event is not just Ludwig's event, it's also a fresh change for this streamer and their audience. The event is sponsored by giant companies like Red Bull and AT&T, gets a maximum watching of over 350,000 people, and probably made about $30,000 in just live ticket sales. Ludwig revealed that it took him $750,000 to organize the event, and it still turned out to be profitable.
All in, this shit costs like $750,000. It costs a shit ton. But I didn't say that I lost money on the event. In fact, the event did great.
Ludwig, however, has also hosted a lot of events that turned out to be unprofitable with his company Offbrand. Offbrand is a company Ludwig started to host events for other people as well. He, through his companies, hosted events like Juiced for XQC, Sea Dog's Charity Auction, World's Greatest, Chess Boxing, Mogul Money, Creator Dodgeball, and even last year's Streamer Awards. Now, none of these events were perfect, they had their own hiccups, but they still entertained a lot of people. Even though Offbrand had to be shut down, Ludwig doesn't regret it one bit.
The issue isn't the events, it is the time between events. So if we had a Streamer Games, a Streamer Awards, a Sea Dog Charity Auction every single month, or even 2 a month, you know, that's what the team is capable of handling and would also need to handle to be able to sustain itself.
He looks at it as a learning opportunity. He believes it's because of the experience he got from these events he was able to finally get giant sponsors like Red Bull later on.
Now, the reason the events make money now is because we've ran events, and I think I got partners who are willing to take a bet on me doing another event. Like, it wasn't a waste to run events for years losing money, because the only reason I get money to run events now is because I took a risk using my own money to show the proof of concept.
Fourth, we often see streamers and YouTubers so blinded by their greed and chase of fame that they completely lose who they used to be and what made them likable in the first place. But Ludwig didn't do that. After becoming more famous than his old friends, he had every opportunity to downplay their role in his success. But instead, he started a podcast with them and included them in his success. The Yard has 60,000 Patreon members and generates about $300,000 a month. Cutie is also a part of two successful podcasts, Fear and Whine About It. She hosts Fear and with Hassan, Austin, and Will, and she hosts Whine About It with Valkyrae. All these examples till now have these two trying to build something, but in the next one, they are trying to stop something. A few years ago, streamer and friend of Ludwig and Cutie, Atrioc, was exposed for watching deepfake content of streamers. What made the situation particularly worse is that he actually paid to view this content and was friends with most of the streamers whose videos were on the website. Cutie expressed the betrayal she felt in the situation. She also actively started explaining to people how hurtful it is for female streamers to have things like this happen. But Cutie took it one step further. Instead of just talking about the situation online, she took initiative and made Atrioc pay $100,000 for services that helped streamers remove these inappropriate, non-consensual content of them.
So I jump into action, even though I'm crying. I get all these girls that were, as many as I could, and I'm like DMing them, asking if they're okay. And I'm telling Atrioc, I'm like, I know this company because I used to pay a company that cleans the websites for photos of you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I said to him, I said, you are paying for every single girl to get clean. I said, I'm like, you're doing it. You're paying for it.
Cost?
80 to 100K.
You have that kind of bread?
Ludwig and Cutie's personal streams also do a great job at bringing people together, like Ludwig's Bro v Bro and Cutie's baking challenges. Now, Ludwig and Cutie are by no means perfect people. Most people know about the mango controversy where Ludwig encouraged his alcoholic friend to consume more, which led to him harassing some women at his event, which is obviously horrible. Another criticism Ludwig also gets is being a fence-sitter, and I think it's completely understandable why some people don't like their non-political, safe style of comedy and streaming. But in this environment where everything and everyone has to be political and controversial, I think we can appreciate two people who maintain a relatively clean image, don't promote gambling, and sometimes are even willing to lose their own money to do something they care about. Something that's good for the whole community.
I like to sit in this chair sometimes after an event, and I tell you guys, this event cost $500,000. We lost $100K. And I do that when we lose money.
Ludwig is a great storyteller, is naturally charismatic, and a great host. Cutie is liked by everyone around her, is very funny, and seems to be motivated by way more than just money. They both are transparent about their mistakes, and don't use their relationship as content. Instead, they try to make the online experience more fun for the whole Twitch community. This is why, in my opinion, they are one of the most wholesome couples on the internet. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. The next video I'm thinking of making is a Breaking Bad essay. Please let me know if you would be interested in that. And please like and subscribe. I am new, so it helps me way more than you can imagine. Alright, peace. Thanks for watching.